I made a community post asking you guys what updates you think Bloxburg will never add, and I got some pretty good responses. So today I am going over 15 updates Bloxburg will never add. Before the video starts, make sure to subscribe. We are currently 12,000 away from 100,000 subscribers, so if each of you pitch in, we can reach the goal really fast. Anyways, let's start off with the first update. Everyone has wished their pizza bike was faster at some point, but unfortunately it will never happen. All the jobs in the game are now relatively balanced, which means you'll make a similar amount of money no matter what job you do. So if the developers decided pizza bikes should go faster, they would just counteract it by reducing the amount of money you make per pizza, which means there's no point in changing it anyways. Although I think the speed we have now is fine because we have more time to watch videos or movies in the background. Bloxburg becoming free has been a pretty controversial topic, but chances are it'll probably never happen. Paid access is Bloxburg's biggest money maker, so getting rid of it just wouldn't make sense. Sure, if it was free there would be millions of concurrent players, but at the same time, a lot of those players wouldn't spend Robux on the game. Another problem with a free Bloxburg would be the influx of hackers. The reason we have barely any hackers now is because nobody wants to spend money on a game just to get banned a day later. Pets could be added one day, but tradable pets will never happen. You can see how big of a problem this is in Adopt Me. At first, people played the game to actually do what the name suggests, adopt or get adopted. But now, it's all about trading and scamming each other in giveaways. The main goal in Bloxburg is to make money, build a house, and roleplay, so pet trading would just feel like a big microtransaction that's out of place. When you stand in front of a mirror, all you see is the sky. They could change mirrors by making working reflections, although this is probably not a good idea. The server would be fine if there was one mirror on your plot, but what if there was 10, or 20, or 100? All of those reflections would add up quickly and easily crash servers. But who knows, maybe one day they'll find a way to make optimized reflections. Until then, we're stuck with the sky. Since we're talking about optimization, let's talk about neighborhood player limits. A lot of people have been asking for a 100 player limit, but if you've ever been in a server with 75 players, it's really laggy. A while ago, I saw a lot of people talking about an airplane concept, and while that could be cool, it's never going to happen. If you can drive across the map in like 25 seconds, why would they add a plane that's quadruple the speed of the fastest car in the game? If an airport was added, there would have to be multiple locations to fly to, so the planes had a purpose. And since the name of the game is Welcome to Bloxburg, that's implying that the game is intended to be at a specific location, not multiple countries. Some people have requested for an update where under certain conditions you could have infinite money to build whatever you want. I doubt this will happen though. The whole point of Bloxburg is to spend lots of time working so you can make enough money to build whatever you want. So adding infinite money pretty much defeats the purpose of playing the game. The donation limit could maybe one day get increased for premium players, but I doubt normal players will get an increase. This is because having a larger donation limit as a premium benefit gives players a reason to buy premium. The smaller donation limit for non-premium players also prevents them from transferring large amounts of money to new players. That means the new players will still have to put in hours working for their money, or they'll just have to buy it with Robux. Natural disasters would be a funny update, but it's pretty obvious why it would never happen. There's a lot of players that don't want their house to catch on fire, or get flooded, or get torn down by a tornado. But a weather that could get added is blizzards, because they wouldn't be able to destroy stuff. Having more than 12 plots on the Bloxburg map would probably cause a lot more harm than good. If you have a powerful device, then yeah, you'll be fine, but that's only a small percentage of players. Everyone else would have to suffer from really laggy servers. It's already bad enough when there's multiple plots with high data, so imagine what bigger servers would be like. Not to mention the issues that would also come up, such as people's data not saving. So with that being said, I think 12 plots is more than enough. I don't think we'll get more floors in build mode because 5 is already a lot. Maybe at most they would go to 7 floors, but that might be pushing it a bit. What I think would be cool is a second basement, so you could make cool underground builds like bunkers. This is obvious, but I doubt vehicle collisions will ever come back. If you don't know what collisions are, it's pretty much a barrier that blocks you from going through objects. Bloxburg currently has vehicle collisions turned off, and I wonder why. A build mode market probably won't happen, and this is because it takes the originality out of builds. If anyone can just copy and paste a really detailed object from the market, then what's the point in trying to improve your building skills? Completing builds would also feel a lot less rewarding since half of it would just be stuff that you didn't make. Cell phones, I doubt they will happen. Anything you can find on a cell phone is already in the UI that we have right now, which means it's kind of pointless to change. The UI we have right now also looks pretty good, so I don't really see why it would get changed. And finally, individual jobs will not become easier to level up. A lot of Bloxburg's playtime is from people just working, so why would they get rid of it? The Excellent Employee Game Pass is still in the game, and that boosts your levels a pretty good amount. So leveling up will most likely stay the same because we already have a way to speed it up. And that was 15 updates Bloxburg will never add. If I missed anything, make sure to leave it down in the comments. We are getting extremely close to 100,000, so if you could subscribe, I would really appreciate it. But that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed, and make sure to stick around for the next video.